What is up, everyone? Welcome to Drafting Out Loud. I don't think we have time to go over the market movers, and I got a draft that is gonna expire here in the next couple of hours. I thought this would be a fun one to look at and use our leverage lab to see if we can come up with some conclusions. We got 5 hours left, but we'll get it in now. So here's my team so far: Jameer Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Drake London, Tet McMillan, and you can see based on ADP, we actually do have Jamison Williams, another Detroit Lion that's available. We have David Montgomery. A lot of people are excited about Devontae Williams, Adams, which I think some people are high on. DeAndre Swift, some people are high on. And then Bucky Irving, people are not nearly as high on that one right there. So we got a lot of options here at this point in the draft. We do have two running backs already. So there's two things I figured I wanted to do because I wasn't sure what to do here. Like, do I have Jamison Williams with every Jameer Gibbs team? You can see that happening just based on where they're at in the draft, things like that. So I want to go to my leverage lab here, and we'll go and look first off at our teams here with Jameer Gibbs and see what we got going on. So let's do that first. Let's look up Gibbs, and we can see we have 5 teams with Gibbs, which at an average pick here of 1.2. So I've got him in the second and probably the first, basically most of the time, first and second pick here. And right right away, look at this. Jeremiah Love's on 60% of the teams, and I think I have him on this one too, right? Yeah, Jeremiah Love. So uh, something that comes to light once you start actually aggregating out all your data here. Didn't realize that until now. That being said, I did get him with the 27th pick, and his ADP is 22.9. Is that 22.9 his current ADP or not? Let's just look for fun. Yeah, Love, Jeremiah Love. Oh, look at that. It's actually 23.1 now. So he looks like he's going down a little bit in ADP, actually. You can see I have him on 5 different teams, average ADP of 24. So I've gotten him past. I keep on getting him in the third round, basically, I think is what's happening here. And of those 5 teams, you can see that I got him with Jameer Gibbs on a lot of them here, as we already know. So let's go back to Gibbs just because he's our first pick here. And then we do have him, like I said, stacked up with Jeremiah Love on 3 teams. We're gonna use our combo catalyst tool here. Click on Jeremiah Love, and you can see that we do have, like I said, 3 teams where both of them are combined. That represents 10% of our portfolio right now. And of those teams, we do have him stacked with Jeremiah Love on one of them. You can actually see we did do a very large line stack on one of the teams with Tesla, Pacheco, or I mean, this isn't one, these are out of 3 teams. So out of the 3 teams, we do have Tesla on 2 of those 3 teams, Pacheco on one of them, Goff on one of them. So we stacked up the QB on one of the 3 teams basically. And we do have some Chicago bringbacks as well on some, which is kind of cool. Loveland, Burden, Caleb Williams, which is probably not going to happen on this one, I don't think. Let's see what we got here. I mean, we could do Swift if we wanted to, if we want to do like a bringback here on Chicago. So those are 2 options right there. And I know ETR, there's Adunze right there too. But Adunze, I think, is falling right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go take a look here. Let's go to our underdog market movers. And I don't even know if that's true or not. I'm just with the news on the foot, I think people are maybe overreacting to that a bit. It sounds like it's a nothing type of thing, but I don't know. Let's take a look at the fallers here. Oh, Jeremiah loves a faller. Down just a little bit. He's kind of giving back some of his rise he had over the last month. He's giving that all back, basically. Rome, yeah, he's a faller. Look at that. He's been falling a little bit for the whole month and then a lot more over the last week and the last 2 days right there. So I don't know if we want to catch a faller like that. Bucky Irving's probably on here as a faller too. So yeah, he's down at the bottom here. 0.2 faller. And look at that. Jameer Gibbs, he's on our team. He's the biggest riser so far at 1.3. Is Jamison Williams on here at all? I don't think he is. There is a Kyron Williams is a riser. So Jamison Williams isn't on here at all. Is Swift on here at all? No, he's not. No Swift. Okay. Um, So if we go back to, again, we're having some fun with this is what we're trying to do a little bit. Let's go back here. Let's go look. You saw Loveland over there as a value, by the way, too. We're gonna go back to Gibbs. And like I said, we have Jeremiah Love on this team already, or on this team already. And then the other players on this team are who? We got Gibbs, Love, Drake London, and Ted McMillan. Drake London or Ted McMillan? Drake London. Do we have them stacked up onto these teams as well? We do not. Okay. So we have like a kind of a unique team here. If we add Jamison Williams to our stack here and our combo catalyst tool to kind of iterate this here or synthesize this between Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, and Jamison Williams, we have one instance of that. That's 3.3% of our population. And this is that team that we have actually with those three players. You can see there's one where we did a massive Lion stack. There are no Chicago Bears bringbacks, which is a little disappointing. That is tough though, right? Because if you have Gibbs and you have if you get Williams, you're kind of bypassing Bears a little bit when you do that. That being said, Williams is a value, is right. Like, where am I drafting on this one? Oh, there's my DK. But here is Williams is 48. I'm at 51. So it is a little bit of a value here for Jamison Williams also. He's the best on the board. He's a stack, right? Like, I don't know why I wouldn't do it here. Again, I do have one other team with Williams and Jeremiah Love and Jahmyr Gibbs. But if they're gonna get, if I'm not like bringing up Williams, right? I'm letting him fall to me. I let Love fall to me as well. Why not just get something that maybe is slightly unique if I'm getting all these players at values on it? You can see I did pull up Goff on this team, and I might consider that again. We learned maybe the hard way with Matt Stafford on another one, so we'll see if we pull him up or not. And when we get to that point, we'll talk about it more on if that makes sense or not. But well, at least we know what we're doing here. We're gonna have a second team with Williams, Gibbs, and Love on it. On this team here, who do we take in the sixth round then? Let's see. Looks like we have Hertz and Lemon. So we went Hertz and Lemon in the sixth round and then seventh round there, which is not bad. Well, wrong one again. There's my DK. Sixth and seventh round. Which we maybe do again. I don't think we want to go after that again. If we can find something else that works that's interesting for us. What else would be interesting? Like a falling Jaden Daniels would be fun, right? Um, anything else based on what we have? Parker Washington's rising. See, the problem is there's not a whole lot of other stuff that's super interesting here. And we could go Jalen Hurts again if we wanted to, because it's not like we have other exciting QBs here at all. And Hurts is by week 10 and Detroit's by week 6. Not that we want to have the exact same team over and over again. So hopefully we get something fun that falls to us here with the next pick. But I do think Jamison Williams here makes a lot of sense based on what we have, and again, based on being the best ADP, and just trying to get a unique combination of players where Jahmyr Gibbs fell to us at 3, Jeremiah Love fell to us at 27, Drake London fell a couple picks at 22. It looks like Ted even fell to us a couple picks to 46. So let's keep on stacking that ADP value here and see if that helps us bring home a winner. Let's lock it in with Jamison Williams. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.